I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has weighed in on the buzzing potential bout between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence "Bud" Crawford, a dream fight that has fans and pundits divided. Known for his unfiltered takes and deep understanding of boxing, Spence offered a candid breakdown of the matchup, with Canelo's raw strength and physical dominance clashing against Crawford's razor-sharp instincts and elite technique. Spence gave a compelling perspective that lets fans see this clash of titans through a champion's eyes.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80-70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IBF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Spence didn't hold back. He's putting his faith in Terrence Crawford if the fight with Canelo becomes reality. Speaking during media interviews, Spence said Crawford is the one fighter with the skill and courage to jump up in weight and actually defeat the Mexican legend. He's chasing greatness, Spence remarked. Why not take that shot? While he wasn't certain the fight would materialize, not sure if he'll really go for it, he made it clear he'd be cheering for Crawford all the way.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Okay. You know,
He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
This endorsement comes from a place of experience. On July 29, 2023, Crawford dismantled Spence in a lopsided affair, stopping him in the ninth and claiming undisputed status at welterweight. Crawford threw 369 punches and landed 185, an astonishing 50%, with 98 being power shots. Spence, by comparison, landed only 96 of 480, connecting on just 20%. Critics on Reddit and beyond dissected Spence's flaws, his stance, footwork, and defensive gaps while praising Crawford's ability to adapt, switch stances, and execute flawless timing, further cementing his spot atop the pound-for-pound rankings.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Crawford's message to Canelo is crystal clear. No excuses. He made it public that there won't be a catchweight. He wants Canelo at full capacity, at 168 pounds. I want him strong and at his best. No excuses attached to my victory, he said. The tension escalated after a heated moment where Canelo shoved him at a face-off. Crawford later fired back online. I got you. You'll remember this moment. The tone was set. He's not aiming for a narrow win. He wants to dominate.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think he just wasn't up for the Skull fight, and I think different fighters bring different energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight, you're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar De La Hoya remains uncertain about who would walk away victorious in this blockbuster matchup. While he respects Canelo's grit and power at 168, he's equally intrigued by Crawford's speed, intellect, and elusive movement. His style to Bruce Lee, De La Hoya acknowledged Crawford's mental edge and inner fire as key advantages. But he also pointed out a historic trend. A great small fighter rarely beats a great big one. Canelo's chin has held against hard hitters like Kovalev and Bivol, and he survived 3 intense battles with Golovkin. Meanwhile, Crawford is moving up to weight classes, a jump that has skeptics questioning whether his physical tools will still translate at super middleweight.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package. It's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, you're trying to say Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergei Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right.
Boxing icon and Hall of Famer Sugar Ray Leonard understands the enormity of what Crawford is trying to do. Speaking to the media, Leonard offered some heartfelt thoughts, recalling the difficulty he faced when moving up weight divisions during his own career. Those punches are on a whole different level. Every hit stings more. But it's doable, Leonard said. He encouraged Crawford to rely on his strength-superior footwork, distance control, and high ring IQ. Leonard's advice: stay slick, stay smart, and don't let Canelo turn it into a war. Still, despite Leonard's belief in Crawford, most of the conversation around the fight remains cautious.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising star Jaron Boots Ennis didn't sugarcoat his view of Crawford's gamble. He warned that jumping straight from 147 to 168, skipping the middleweight division, is incredibly risky, especially without a test run at a higher weight. Ennis pointed out that Canelo has knocked out fighters far bigger than himself, even close to 200 pounds. Though he applauded Crawford's elite boxing brain and sharp skills, Boots made one thing clear: size matters. If Crawford hasn't conditioned himself to handle Canelo's power, he's stepping into danger. To win, Bud will need to evolve physically and strategically.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down. And Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to fill up somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Former world champ Amir Khan, who's gone toe-to-toe with both men, is confidently siding with Crawford. Khan highlighted Bud's fight intelligence, fast footwork, and laser-like precision. He was incredibly tough to hit clean, Khan noted. When comparing the two, Khan said Canelo was actually easier to land on, though he acknowledged that Canelo's knockout strength is on another level. Khan argued that Crawford's ring smarts and constant movement can tip the scales in his favor. Even so, he warned Crawford must be fully prepared, mentally and physically, to handle the sheer force of a natural 168